I remember. Oh, I do remember. First time I seen it, I was working at the bookstore, Books for Cars. I seen a shop manual. 1978 280Z, I believe. Maybe it was for a 240Z. Shop manual, old school shop manual. It's got the car on the front. Half of it's like in 3D, half of it's not. Like, it's like a schematic breakdown of what the inside of the car looks like. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? It looks like a Porsche, but better. Like, really, I was in love. I was in love with Datsun. The 240, the 280, the 280ZX. I wanted them all. So first thing I do is I go on my local Craigslist. I'm on Marketplace. Well, no, I don't think they even had Marketplace back then. I think I was just on the list. I was on the list with Craig. So I'm looking this shit up, you know, doing all the shits, trying to find me one. I want one. Like, I dream about this car still. I find one. It's a good deal too. Dude wants $1,200 for it. It's got T-tops. It's beat to shit. You know, like, the paint sucks. Not too much rust. A lot of these Datsuns, they are rusted to shit. I'll tell you that. You find one that's got good bones right now, you'll make some money. You'll make some money. So, I find the Datsun. I'm at the guy's house. I pull up. I'm with my dad. I'm still pretty young at the time. I think I was like 16, 17, somewhere around there. Pull up with my pops. I got my little bit of Books for Cars savings. I've been working. Dropped out of high school, so I'm working every day now. My dad looks at it. He's like, this is a piece of shit. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, he sees this beat to shit Datsun. T-tops leaking. Interior's got little furry creatures growing inside of it. And he's like, you want this? Like, he's like telling me, he's like, I don't think you're gonna pick up any girls in here, little buddy. I was like, hey man, that's not what I'm worried about. I'm like, can I drive it? This guy's like, yeah, go ahead. I take it around the block, I pop it in first, give it some gas, you feel that torque. Them little motherfuckers are torquey. The horsepower is not that great, but it has torque. Like, it'll throw you back in your seat a little bit. You're hitting 80 in third gear, no problem. All day. So I'm like, I get back, I kind of want to hide the excitement because I love this car so much. So I'm like, yeah, it was good. The guy's like, yeah, I took the cat off, so it's got a little bit more power. I gotta quit smoking cigarettes and weed. Like, it's beginning to be too much. The phlegm I've been coughing up, like, it might even be like a little planet. Sometimes, like, I pop up a little solar system. And I like to chew on it. So, my dad looks at the car. He tells the guy, I'll give you $300 for it. Meanwhile, I'm like, Dad, what the fuck? You're gonna piss this guy off, man. Like, what do you mean $300? Offer him $800. My dad knew what he was doing. He had the art of negotiation down. My dad's talking shit to this guy. The car not worth nothing, man. The car is shit. Look, it's rusting, everything. It's no good, man. No good. The guy's like, I can't take less than $750. No, I got too much into it. I just drove it to Idaho and back. It drives great. This and that. I'm like, Dad, please. Please, Dad, just let me get this. It's my money anyways. Why are you doing this? Like, I'm mad at my dad now. My dad, $600. $600 now. I take it cash. The guy, okay, let me go talk to my wife. As soon as he said that, I knew I was in the clear. I knew I was in the clear. I knew his wife was gonna be like, that piece of shit, yeah, sell it now. Women don't know. They don't understand us. She looked at that car, she was like, ugh, it's an eyesore. Now I'm happy. I'm happy. My dad saved me some money. I got like $400, $500 left over out the deal. I only had to give the man $700. $600, you know, like, shit, I was ready to give him that $750 so quick. You live and you learn. Later down the line, I bought a Datsun like that with a body kit on it for $140. No title. I made that man feel bad. I was like, what are you gonna do with this car? It doesn't have a title. It's just gonna get towed. You're just gonna lose the money. His neighbors are complaining. Oh, this and that. These cars just sitting there. It's a piece of junk. Gave him $140. I still parted that Datsun out and made about $4,000 off of it. No joke. I sold everything off of that car. The fucking cigarette lighter, the ashtray, every little thing that you could think of. I parted that car out to the fucking frame and then cut up the frame and recycled it because they wouldn't take it at the local metal place because I didn't have a title for it. But I still drove that car. I took the plates off my other Datsun, put it on that one, and I drove that motherfucker for like a year. So I definitely got my money's worth. So this first Datsun I buy, I fucking love it. I'm cruising around everywhere. I'm giving all my buddies a ride. I'm pulling up, gassing it. It's got no cat. It sounds like a little Mustang. Like, no joke. This little motherfucker's kind of throaty. And this bitch. It's a man bitch. Bitch titties. That's what I'm going to call this guy. Bitch titties. Gets a new motorcycle. This big motherfucker. He's like 6'2", big fat motherfucker. This big fat Ukrainian fuck. Gets a new motorcycle. We're all chilling at a house party. All the girls are jocking his new bike. He got a new Ninja. This was like back in like 09, 08, somewhere around there. He got a new Ninja. He's talking all the shit. I'm standing there with the Datsun. The bitches is kind of on me too. I got my new little paint job. I got a two-tone silver black. Got a little chrome. Got black rims with a little chrome lip. We're kind of like in competition at this house party. Some of the girls are over there talking to me. Some of the girls are looking at his bike. Everybody's like, let's go down to the races. We got like a little racetrack over there in Kent. A lot of people race for slips over there. I'm like, fuck it, yeah, let's go. I load the car up. I've got like 4 girls in the back of this fucking Datsun. It's a 2+2, but the back seats are like, they're just there for, just to be there? I don't know, like, I wouldn't let my dog sit back there now with how small that space was back there. I got 4 girls in the back of there. They're sitting on each other like fucking Jenga pieces. I got somebody in the front in the passenger seat, and we're mobbing down the hill. Doing like a buck, you know. Do it in third real quick. I'm riding. The motorcycle, I don't know what the fuck, if he drank all the liquor at the party or what he was on that night, but guns it, hops in front of me, and slams on the brakes. I don't know if anybody told him about physics or the fact that a motorcycle probably stops 2 to 3 times faster than a car does. If, like, there's no way. I got drum brakes in the fucking back. I can't remember if I had discs in the front or not. I've got 6 people in this fucking car. Going downhill, I couldn't stop. I wouldn't be able to stop. Like, if somebody gave me $1 million and they were like, go ahead and bring this one to a stop, and we'll even give you an extra 50 feet. It's not happening. I'm pumping the brakes. I'm doing everything. I'm drunk as fuck. Boom, I hit this motherfucker. He jumps up on the bike. That's what it looked like, but he actually got thrown up in the air. Boom, bike parts everywhere. He's laying on the side now. He's, I'm like, bro, get the fuck up, man. We're both drunk. Like, we're about to go to jail. He's, oh, my bike, my bike. Lo and behold, the fucking police pull up. What happened? No. Oh, the Zcar hit the bike? Damn. Meanwhile, I'm tripping over bike parts, drunk as a fucking skunk. I'm like, man, this is all bad. I'm getting a Dewey for sure. Not even. cops barely even talked to me. They just came up, they're like, oh, you hit the bike. I was like, yeah, man, he cut me off, this and that. One of the cops snickered. I was like, man, some cool cops. I'm just sitting on the curb smoking a cigarette, trying not to puke on myself. So after that, I'm like, look, man, like, I don't feel like I owe you anything for that bike, but I'm gonna give you some money just because I hit you and just because I had too many people in my car. Like, I shouldn't have did that. That was my bad. That wasn't smart. So I'm like, how much do you want? So he goes on eBay. He's trying to show me what the parts cost. First, he tried to tell me. Lied to me. Overinflated the prices. I went and I checked on eBay. They're way lower. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? What do you want, man? Like, I'm about to fuck around and not give you any money if you keep playing with me. Tell me how much it costs. I can pay some of it or I can pay all of it. Depending on how much it is, I might have to owe you some. Okay. He does it again. He's telling me the bike's total, this and that. I'm like, all right, give me the bike then. I'll fix it. If it's totaled. He's playing this and that and all this shit. Being a little bitch. Telling people in the Russian community that I'm a bad guy and I'm not trying to pay him. He got his mom calling me. I'm like, I don't got time for this shit. So I gave him 250 bucks. And this motherfucker seemed happy. He's going around talking all this shit. No, he can't drive. We were racing. He got mad. Blah, 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 blah. Now, he's driving around in some little S10 pickup truck. And he'd been driving around with this girl. Everybody knew her. Like, she was a little sewer rat. She used to love me. I'd hang out with her. I'd get her fucked up. I'd have that bitch dancing on the table. So, he's hanging out with her. And she calls me. And she's in the bathroom. She's like, yeah, I'm with what's his name. He's talking a lot of shit. This and that. Yeah, he said he's gonna get you beat up. He said he's gonna jump you. Oh, yeah, for sure. What are y'all doing over there? She's like, oh yeah, we got a room. All his buddies are here. They think that they're gonna be coke dealers now. They're over here. They're trying to sell some coke. I'm like, oh yeah, for sure. I'm about to come buy some. I'm about to come make a withdrawal. Like and subscribe for part 2.